This video is for the beginners who wants to have some potential learning about Excel. Let's first look at what is Excel. Excel is a spreadsheet application which is developed and published by Microsoft. Now let me be very clear here that if we are working with any kind of data, simple or complex, you can do magic with Excel. If you are planning to join any organization, or you want to start a business, or you want to go for a higher education related to any kind of data analytics, it is always an advantage to have a basic understanding of Excel and its tools. As at some point of time in your life, you will feel the requirement. Excel has many versions, and today I am using 2016 version. It's alright even if you are using some other versions, as most of the features will be the same except few things like in 2003 you can handle less number of data, and in our version you can handle more data. But at this point of time we will continue with whatever version we have, and I'm sure when you go for work front you will have the best version available for you. So let's start. So this is the data I have created to carry on today's tutorial. I just want to highlight few things don't forget to save whatever work you have done in Excel. So for this, let us first save this file as file, save, and I will name this as save. The second thing is in case you require, you can rename this sheet to any XYZ or whatever name you want. I will rename this as and the third thing is there are two shortcut keys which you should never forget, because these are the things which you will be using again and again. One is Ctrl+C, another is Ctrl+V. Ctrl+C is for copying the data and Ctrl+V is for pasting the data. So in today's tutorial we will be dealing with this home tab, and as you can see that under the home tab there are 8 subtabs like clipboard, font, alignment, numbers, style, cells, etc. So first let us deal with the font. So I want to change the font. This is showing as Arial, so I want to change it to Calibri or something, and maybe the size I want is maybe 12. And since this is the column head, as you can see, I want to highlight this area, so I can do this by making it bold and might be italic and underline it, and maybe fill some color here like maroon and maybe white font. And because I want to highlight this area more, I can also increase the size to 12, this way or this way, whatever is convenient for you. So the next thing I want to do is I want to border this table. I can select any kind of border, whatever is given here. So for right now I'm going to use all border and maybe thick border, so that I can thicken the border area more. And also we can also align the cell, maybe center, left, right, whatever ways you want. So I will do maybe left alignment as of now. Now let's move on to wrap text. Why do we use wrap text? So this is a function which is generally used when the column is not able to highlight the entire data whatever is there in the cell. For example, you see this column name is name of customer, whereas we are only able to see the customer, only the name of, and not the customer. So for that I can just simply go to wrap text. I can do this, repeat the same thing for room rent also. And in case suppose this is not looking good for many of you, might be, you can just simply go to format cell and select auto fit column width. So the system itself will auto fit the column in such a way that everything in the column head is visible. So you can see that the column head is visible, but inside the area, like the location 1, location 2, whatever we had written is not been highlighted properly. So in that case, what I can do is like I can just increase the column size, and I can do that by simply going to format, column width, and maybe increasing it from 5.71 to might be 10. Yeah, so there we go. So everything is visible right now. And next thing what we can do is like we can also, right now it's not required in our case, however I would just like to highlight what merge and cell does. So merge and cell does merge and center, what it does is like it will merge two cells, two or more cells as per your requirement. For example, in case I want to name this table as maybe table of customer details, and you can see that the name is only in one cell, but however I want to spread this over column D. So what I can do is I can just go to merge and center and just click on this, and you can see the entire table head is very visible, prominent, and it's very clear that this is the table of customer details. As of now, since room rent per month is numerical, what we are going to do is like we are going to categorize this as number, and maybe the area location we can categorize this as a text, probably. So as we categorize the room rent per month to number, you can see there are two decimal points which has been highlighted and which is unnecessary in our case. So we can remove this by simply clicking on decrease decimal. So you can see that decimal points are gone, and so now let's look at the clipboard. Now in clipboard there is something called as paste and copy. So this the shortcut keys of copy and paste I have already shared with you when I just started the video. So in case you just want a practical experience, you can just copy this, that is Control C. You can simply press Control C, and you can go to any empty cell and simply press Control V, and the data will be pasted wherever you want. So for example, the font here is might be Arial, okay, and this is, however, this is Calibri. So I want the same font here as well. So what can I do is like I can just click on any area of the table and then select the font, and then format the data in the same manner as the table. So this is how we do this. So this is about the clipboard, and these are quite simple tips which we will be using in day-to-day Excel work. So it's very necessary to get through this. So the other portions are maybe little advanced, and we will talk about each one of them in my next video. So till then, bye. Okay everyone, thanks for watching my video, and don't forget to like and subscribe my channel.